got Daredevil MCU solo project announcement and 3 Marvel show camos at Candace or Camo, yeah. But yeah though, man, so we got some new shows coming up, man. And yeah, say leave a like to my channel, hit the bell if new. And yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And today we have some pretty exciting news for the Daredevil fans out there. A lot of people, very understandably might I add, were very upset when the Daredevil show ended on Netflix. But a couple of years ago, there were some rumblings that perhaps some of these Netflix characters, like all of the Defenders, might appear in the MCU.
Nah, yeah, I heard that shit like 2 months ago type shit. I heard that shit 2 months ago. Like, they supposed to bring back the Netflix characters to the MCU. Now, I don't know if they still doing this shit. I don't know. I heard though. Like, it's rumors though. So, that's what I heard type shit. Yeah.
Down the road. And it looks like we are finally there. And if you're wondering if he's going to be returning in one project, the answer is no. He's actually going to be returning in at least 4 projects according to recent reports.
Damn.
And of course, all of these projects are going to take place inside of the MCU. One of these projects being Spider-Man No Way Home, of course.
Well, we see though. We don't know yet, but we see. Yeah.
And of course, I will break it all down, everything you need to know in this video. Also, still doing my Spider-Man collectible giveaway. All you got to do to enter, subscribe to my channel and the other channel, Cosmic Culture, and leave some comments on some recent videos to enter. So today's news is coming from the account Binge Watch This, who I can confirm do have really good sources. And today they are confirming that Charlie Cox will be returning as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, in 4 MCU projects. Big news. Now, one of these projects kind of doesn't...
You gonna be on She-Hulk and Echo? She-Hulk, I don't know about She-Hulk. I don't know about Echo. I never heard about Echo. I just heard Echo about to be that shit though. No cap. But She-Hulk, I don't know about She-Hulk. Unless he, I don't know. Unless he might be like the lawyer type shit for She-Hulk. In the court type shit. I don't know, but yeah.
Count because one of them is Spider-Man No Way Home. It counts, but Daredevil's not really going to appear, just Matt Murdock. Now, I think everybody at this point in time knows how this is going to go down in Spider-Man No Way Home. At the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio outed Peter Parker, and a lot of people think that he killed Mysterio and tried to kill a lot of other people. So he's wanted, and we know that the police are indeed going to get him, and he's going to have to go face trial. Of course, he's going to need a lawyer for this, and what superhero, what blind superhero do we know that is a lawyer in New York? Well, Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, but we'll talk about her in just a bit. But of course, I am talking about Matt Murdock, Daredevil himself. Here's the deal though, we're not going to see him suit up in Spider-Man No Way Home. We're simply going to see Matt Murdock. He's just going to be playing Peter's lawyer. However, apparently there is going to be a little bit of a nod to the fact that he is indeed Daredevil. Now, according to Binge Watch This and previous reports, it is indeed going to be Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock, which I know fans are insanely happy about. So he's going to be returning again in 4 projects. Spider-Man No Way Home is one of them, and a solo project is another one as well, according to Binge Watch This. That's right, it appears that Daredevil is going to be getting his own solo project, probably
that's good,
on Disney Plus. Now, it's not confirmed to be on Disney Plus, it's just simply referred to as his own solo outing. So it very well could be a movie, but considering where the MCU is going right now, I don't think there would be a Daredevil solo film, unfortunately. But since he is appearing in other Disney Plus shows, he'll probably get a show of his own, especially if you consider the fact that fans actually really liked the Daredevil Netflix show. A lot of people were disappointed when it ended, but now it looks like it could be coming back to life under the direction of Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, the mastermind behind.
So it's gonna be his, direction type shit for MCU. Plus, it's gonna be, what's his timeline gonna be in? Like, I ain't gonna lie, what's the timeline gonna be in this MCU? Because Netflix MCU, that's timeline is, yeah. But I wanna know what's his timeline gonna be on. Like, what's he gonna involve himself in? Well, Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, probably we don't know yet. But and then you got She-Hulk, so yeah, and then Echo, yeah. So you got a lot of movies. So, well, not movies but shows type of shit. But yeah.
behind the entire MCU. So Daredevil is coming back, and it looks like he's going to be a lot better, but we are keeping Charlie Cox, which is fantastic. Now, as far as what his solo project could be about, well, it seems like they're going to be setting that up over the next couple of years, because another one of the 4 projects that he's reported to be in is She-Hulk. Now, She-Hulk is coming in 2022, which means we're going to be getting a decent amount of Matt Murdock in the MCU within a year's time span, because he's going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home and then in She-Hulk. Now, Matt Murdock showing up in She-Hulk is kind of a no-brainer. Jennifer Walters is a lawyer, and she...
Yeah, if I was saying like that court shit, you know what I mean? If I was like, because first I was like, why he not say she, why he in She-Hulk? But then I said, I forgot she in court, that court shit. So, you know what I mean? So yeah.
She's a superhero. She's She-Hulk. And she's in New York, so it would make sense that her and Matt Murdock would run into each other. Now, at this point in time, it is not confirmed whether or not this is just going to be a very quick cameo like he's going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home, or if he's going to have some significant role in the series. If I had to take a guess, I would assume that he's probably just a quick cameo.
Yeah, a cameo. You know what I mean? This is kind of
here and there. Maybe in the courtroom somewhere. I don't think he's going to be putting on his suit and going out with She-Hulk fighting crime, unfortunately. I think this is going to be just a setup until he gets his own project. Kevin Feige mentioned recently in an interview for the...
I ain't gonna lie, man, a lot of like actors be doing that shit. Like they be having their own, not own, but they be having their, they be having cameos or just, you know what I mean? They be right there on the film, and then when they have their own show, just like the Iron, what's the Iron? I'm about to say Iron Man, but what's that one? Ironheart. Yeah, she gonna have her own movie too, but she gonna appear in Black Panther. So, you know what I mean? Type shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of characters gonna, be on different movies or shows, whatever. But then they're gonna have their own. You feel me? So type shit going on.
The Hawkeye press junket that these shows really are focused on who they're supposed to be about. So She-Hulk is going to focus on She-Hulk. This kind of goes back to the WandaVision days where myself and a lot of other people thought that Mephisto really was coming in. And then of course you had Paul Bettany talking about some mysterious big cameo that turned out just to be himself, but we all thought somebody else was going to be coming in, and at the end it ended up just being about Wanda and Vision. And the villain, of course, which was Agatha Harkness, who is getting her own Disney Plus show. But the point of the matter is, these shows are going to just stick to focusing on their main characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna be, but it's good though. This ain't like Spider-Man. It's basically like they saying like, it ain't gonna be like every show gonna be like an end game. Like everybody gonna be in the show like, oh shit, Hawk. You know what I mean? It's gonna be this her, and then it's gonna be Hawk 2, and then some other motherfuckers villain in the show. But it ain't gonna be like Spider-Man or Doctor Strange Endgame type shit. Everybody in the movie. You know what I mean?
There was no X-Men and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was a pretty big bummer since they went to Madripoor. There was no Mephisto and Loki or WandaVision. Instead, all of these shows are simply focusing on what their title is.
Facts. That's good though.
Okay. WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and She-Hulk. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Daredevil's not suiting up and fighting with She-Hulk, especially if you consider the fact that Mark Ruffalo is...
Hell nah. He gonna be right there, the cameo, probably say some 2 lines and shit, or whatever you gotta say.
Is returning for the show. This is
cause they ain't gonna make sense. So actually, you feel me? Like they don't make sense, but you never know how MCU will like twist some shit up, but it still don't make sense at all though. No crap.
And we've even seen a picture of him and little Jennifer Walters. And we know that he's not Smart Hulk anymore. He has the ability to go between Bruce Banner and the Hulk now. So we already have 2 Hulks coming in She-Hulk. I'm gonna assume that if they threw Daredevil in there in a fighting superhero manner, it would be a little bit too crowded. But don't worry, because Matt Murdock is going to be appearing in the Echo series, according to Binge Watch This. And this has actually been reported for some time now. Because along with Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, it's also being reported that Kingpin is also going to return in the Echo series, which makes a ton of sense if you know the history of Echo, Kingpin, and Daredevil. It's actually kind of a messed up story. Here's a brief rundown. Echo, aka Maya Lopez, who will be appearing...
I don't know who is Echo. I'm gonna find out though.
In the Hawkeye series, this is confirmed, is the adoptive daughter of Kingpin, and this comes in a very weird way. Kingpin actually kills Maya's father, Willie Crazy Horse Lincoln, and he actually dies in front of Maya, leaving a handprint on her.
Damn.
face, but his last dying wish was that Kingpin raises her and raises her well. In this weird kind of way, Kingpin actually honors this. Super weird. The guy that killed your dad has now become your adopted dad. Not anything I would want, but anyways, she's believed to be mentally disabled, but she's just deaf. But Fisk sends her to an expensive school for people with learning disabilities. But they quickly realize that she's actually very, very gifted, and they soon send her to another expensive school for prodigies. Now, Kingpin eventually sends Maya to kill Matt Murdock, telling her that Matt believes that William Fisk is a bad person, and that she is actually the only way to prove him wrong. And due to all of Kingpin's lies, she actually believes him. She believes that he's a good person. However, her and Matt Murdock end up falling in love. Now, she doesn't know that he's Daredevil at the time. She would then go on to become Echo, and she's tasked to hunt down Daredevil. And she's a really good match for him, but she realizes something, that he has heightened senses, and she quickly realizes that he's blind. So she orchestrates a way to fight him in a way that his senses are useless. But right before she's going to kill him, she discovers that he is indeed Matt Murdock, her love. From there, Matt Murdock tells her the truth about everything, and she realizes that Fisk is obviously a horrible person, as if killing her father wasn't enough. However, she would go on to eventually shoot Fisk in the face, making him blind, so she gets her revenge. And there's a lot more story after that, but the main part of this story is that clearly Daredevil and Matt Murdock play a huge role in Echo's life. Kingpin as well, he plays an insanely huge role in Maya's life. And to not have both of these two people in the Echo series would be kind of weird. Like, insanely weird. If you're gonna tell her origin story about how her dad dies and everything, then Kingpin has to be in the show. And if Daredevil is already in the MCU at this point, Spider-Man No Way Home, She-Hulk, possibly his own project, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's coming after this. But he'll be in the MCU, so it would make sense that he would be a part of this as well, since he is a major part of her story. So, great news for the Daredevil fans. Not only is Daredevil coming to the MCU, but he's going to really be coming to the MCU, coming in 3 projects and then his own solo project, which is just fantastic. So let me know how excited you are about the Daredevil being in the MCU finally. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Wait, man, that was Daredevil MCU solid project announcement. 3 shows, cameo, man. So, hey, we gonna see though, man. We gonna see what shows it gonna be. I mean, he said, but you know, I don't know. You feel me, man? You just take a grain of salt, though. You feel me, man? Type shit. But we see though, man, when we see Spider-Man No Way Home, if he in the movie, and then She-Hulk and the Echo. You feel me, man? But yeah, leave a like to my channel, and yeah, I'm out. All right, peace.